Welcome to the Weekly Spanish Review. This is for Mr. Jones's class, Spanish 1 from January 18th to January 22nd. We'll take a look at AR verbs, which we've been studying for the past month and a half. We've also looked at the school vocabulary, some of those school words, and some of the hobbies and activities that you do after school. And we also started with ir, dar, and estar. But first, I'll get started on AR verbs. Now remember, these are those actions that finish with AR. Some examples, we've got hablar, to speak, mirar, to watch, escuchar, to listen. We'll do a review one last time on how we conjugate these verbs. Alright, so here we got our subjects, yo, which is I, tú, you, él, he, ella, she, usted, you formal, nosotros is we, ellos is they, and ustedes is you all. Now remember, for these verbs, they're going to have different endings for all our subjects. So with the yo form, we take off AR, and those endings end with O. So if I take off the AR, and I put an O on the end, we get yo hablo, I speak. Our two endings again. Take off our AR, and we should know these endings. Remember, they're on Google Classroom. You can look at your notes. We know our two ending is AS. So we take off the AR, add AS. So tú hablas means you speak. We know our ending for él, ella, and usted is A. So again, take off the AR, substitute an A, and we've got habla. Él habla, he speaks. Ella habla, she speaks. Usted habla, you formal speaks. Our nosotros ending, we remember, is amos. Nosotros hablamos, and ellos, ustedes is an. So we got hablan. And finally, some practice with those, what we've been doing in class, to be able to speak about our school activities or after school activities. We can make sentences like, yo hablo en la clase. Tú estudias para el examen. Nosotros miramos televisión. Alright, now taking a look at ir, dar, and estar, which we started this week. We talked about ir means to go. So remember, up top we talked about our subjects, yo, tú, él, ella, usted, nosotros, ellos, ustedes. So if you want to say I go, yo voy. You go is tú vas. Él, ella, usted, we all use the same conjugation, va. He goes, she goes, you formal, go. Nosotros vamos is we go, and then ellos and ustedes van. So as you'll see in class, we're going to use a lot of the examples like yo voy a la escuela de lunes a viernes. We could say you go home at 3:30. Tú vas a la casa a las 3:30. What about this one if we want to say we go? Nosotros vamos. Let's say we go to Spanish class. Nosotros vamos a la clase de español. Alright, finally let's take a look at dar and estar. We'll start with dar, which is to give. So here are our conjugations. Yo doy, I give. Tú das. Él, ella, usted da. Nosotros damos. Ellos, ustedes dan. So some examples, we're learning about those after-school activities like going to the store and paying. So you could make an example sentence. I pay in the cash register. which are some of our new words. Or I give money in the cash register. Yo doy dinero en la caja. We could talk about los profesores, ellos, and how they give tests. Los profesores dan exámenes. All right, finally the verb to be, estar. Now remember back in Unit 1 we learned ser was the verb to be. There's a difference between ser and estar. Ser is talking about more permanent things, like yo soy inteligente. Character traits, things that are permanent. Estar we're going to use for temporary things, like how you feel now or to be in a location. So let me go through the conjugations and I'll give you a few examples. So if you want to say I am, like I am in a place, yo estoy. Our to conjugation, tú estás. Él, ella, usted está. Nosotros estamos. Ellos, ustedes están. So if you wanted to say, I am in the class. Yo estoy en la clase. How about we are at home? Nosotros estamos en la casa. That's it for the weekly review on our AR verbs and ir, dar, and estar. Remember to study your vocabulary list 5 minutes every day. Use your resources on Google Classroom. And also let me know if you ever need any help.